All right, boys. So it's official. We've been eliminated. Look, take a look at the team. These guys. This is the squad right here that took a first round exit, punched the playoff game just to lose. And honestly, I'm proud of the defense. I'm so proud of this defense. It's better than it looks on paper. I mean, we have two elite safeties. I don't know if you guys know this, but like in Madden 17, if you have a player that's in the 90s, it's elite. Like it's kind of hard to find those high 90s, like 99 overalls and 97s, 95s, and stuff like that. So really, any player that's in the 90s is elite. We have 3-1 defense, so this is actually a pretty good defense. I mean, 97 Chris Harris, 92 McCourty, and Jones 92. But outside of that, we really don't have much. So I was pretty proud of the defensive line, considering their overalls. The way they played was fantastic, and it was just our offense. Robbins played decent. We got that really big upgrade boost because he won Rookie of the Year, so he is an 87 overall. So I mean, that was, I remember, broken back in the day. And it's funny because two players can get Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and it was us. It was Thomas Robbins and then Lane Stapleton on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they both got a massive jump. Stapleton is also an 87. So really, it's your rookie year, you have to win an award if you want to be like elite. I think Robbins is eventually going to punch into that elite category, which, like what I said, was a 90 overall or more here in this series. That's what I'm going to consider elite. It's clear that he's going to be that, so long as he doesn't take any major injuries and stuff like that. But ultimately, none of that matters if you don't win anything. So we're not winning anything this year. And it's funny because the Pittsburgh Steelers are back in the AFC Championship. They were there last year. They played the Colts and lost. Now they're playing the Ravens. And then the Cowboys, the team that knocked us out, has made it all the way to the NFC Championship. And they're playing the Giants. Now, what's interesting about the Pittsburgh Steelers is when I was doing the draft, there were two quarterbacks I was really interested in taking: Thomas Robbins and Lane Stapleton. And I opted to go with Thomas Robbins. He's a year younger, and you could argue is maybe a little better, or maybe not. I don't know. These two quarterbacks are super similar, except for one is playing in the conference championship while the other is sitting on the couch. So did James Skaggs, the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, make a better choice there? Subscriber, head coach there we're going against. I don't know. But we'll have to see. We're going to. Wait, why is the Pro Bowl? Is it the. I think what we're going to do is we're going to hop over, simulate all the way to the fourth quarter, and we'll do it that way. We'll watch, and hopefully we'll have some close games so we can actually watch some of these. We need to check first which game is first. Yep, the Steelers game is first. So we're going to be tuning in to the Pittsburgh Steelers Baltimore Ravens game now. Pittsburgh, like they said, punched this same ticket here a year ago, but it didn't work out in their favor. The Baltimore Ravens are the favorites actually at 13-3. They finished the year in the second best team. Only the Chargers, who finished 13-2-1, did better than them. And by the way, the Chargers eliminated, right? So Ravens look really good, and it's thanks to that dominating offense They have the second best offense in scoring, and their defense is oh my goodness. They have the second best offense in scoring and the best defense by a landslide. We had we challenged them with our defense, with only letting up 324 points, but they obviously did way better, and our offense was nowhere near compared to them. Matter of fact, our offense is pretty on the back of the barrel, man. We got to figure out offense, and we got to figure it out quick. This is year number 2 under the books here. We have 8 more seasons to get this thing done. Plenty of time, not worried. But let's see real quick what happened between these two when they met in the regular season. Then we'll hop in. So the Ravens lose their first game against the Steelers, 37-31. How did Stapleton do in their first meeting? Well, it looks like, I don't know why they do this in Madden, in Madden for some reason. Stapleton played good. He was 86% completion. That's insanely good. He did get sacked 5 times. But this was a really good performance by a rookie quarterback. And yeah, that's impressive. So, okay, first game, Steelers win, and Lane Stapleton does fantastic. What about that second meeting, though? They drop it 31-7, so the Baltimore Ravens adjust and dominate. And it's Stapleton then throwing 2 interceptions and 56 completion percentage. So I guess the question is, who shows up? Which Stapleton shows up here? We're gonna have to find out. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, obviously, I've said it before here on the channel, the most successful franchise by far here on my personal channel in my universe is the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. They have, I believe, 7 Lombardi trophies. There's a couple of teams with 4. That's the closest any team is to the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that's a big gap if you really think about it. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are constantly in the running of trying to get more. I mean, look at them. A year ago, they were in the conference championship. They lost, but still right there. And here they are once again. Are they about to have their 8th Lombardi trophy? I don't know, man. They're always in the running for Super Bowl, man. They are by far the most successful team. So can they have that success under head coach James Skaggs? We're going to find out. But we are going to simulate to the 4th quarter and see. Hopefully it's going to be a good game. We'll watch some of it. Oh boy, we have us a snow game, ladies and gentlemen. Now listen, Seattle, we had snow on the ground, but it was raining for some reason. I wonder if that was a glitch or not. It was really weird. Here, we got snow on the ground, we got snow falling in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the first period underway. Here we go. First quarter is underway. Who will strike blood first? It's going to be the Baltimore Ravens with a touchdown. Who was that to? You know, in these games, a lot of times it's who strikes first kind of thing. But then again, it's always who finishes the best. So I don't know why I just said that, but here we go. Baltimore Ravens, no offense whatsoever. By the Pittsburgh. Think about this. The Baltimore Ravens have the best and the best defense. They're 1 in scoring and 1 in scoring allowed. So, in my opinion, come on, you can't really rate a team more with those. Like, you want to know who's the best, who scores the most. You want to know which defense is the best, which defense allows the least amount of points. There you go. It's simplified. And that's the Baltimore Ravens this year. I don't even know if we've ever... It's very rare you see a team dominate on both sides. And we're watching a team, and they're doing it right now. 131 yards in 1 quarter. And only 44 yards given up on the opposite side. This could be a complete blowout. Look at this. 83 completion on third down conversions for the Ravens. So what I see here is one, time possession. I bet Pittsburgh has only had one possession. I really think they've probably only had, well, no, they've obviously had more because they've had 3 third downs. They've had, yeah, okay. But either way, look at the time of possession, 640 to 220. And their defense can get the Ravens to a third down, but then can't get off of the field. That's demoralizing. Not a good first period for the Pittsburgh Steelers here. So let's see what the Ravens can do. In period number 2, the Steelers. Oh, answer right back is the Ravens. Then Pittsburgh settles for a field goal, but that's not going to be able to cut it. Well, they'll hold the Ravens to a field goal as well. 17-10 here. Going into halftime, did they fix it at all? Let's take a look. They've definitely done some work here. 77 rushing yards, 77. So Pittsburgh's struggling in the air. Their run game is there. It's definitely waking up, but overall, that turnover, getting a turnover helps. But they've got to get that offense going. They fixed the third down conversion percentage. That's pretty good. But overall, they're losing the penalty battle and they're losing time of possession. They got to get their defense off the field. This offense has got to start doing something in the air. Only 77 yards. That's not going to cut it. So let's see. 17-10. Oh, and here we go. Pittsburgh. Oh, Pittsburgh's falling apart. Ladies and gentlemen, not again. 2 years back to back. You make it to the AFC Championship and you lose them both. Oh, man. This is just unfortunate. It's never too late, right? You're down by 24. Let's at least watch this drive here. The snow's coming down. And here he is, Stapleton, quick pass out to Randall Cobb, who's fighting down inside the 5.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball.
We got eliminated in the wild card. We were a one, show team. We showed up and left right away. So no matter what, we can't talk too much crap about these teams. Made it this far. But not the best showing from the Pittsburgh Steelers here. But I don't think they're too worried. They have a franchise quarterback in Stapleton, and they build around him for the years to come. I don't think they'll be looking for a quarterback the rest of this series. I think they have their franchise quarterback in Lane Stapleton. He played phenomenal. Him and Thomas Robbins, top of the rookie quarterbacks that were taken in last year's draft. And who knows, we could be seeing Super Bowls between these two players. Both very talented, both winning Offensive Rookie of the Year awards for their conferences. And on 4th down, Pittsburgh needs it. They get it. LaShawn McCoy. So that'll make it a little closer here. 2 possessions technically, but their defense is going to have to get a stop, and they're going up against the #1 offense in the league. They go for the 2-pointer, but don't get it. Now they got to get a stop here. Can they do it? I just don't see it happening. Oh my goodness, CJ Anderson. Baltimore Ravens just look way too good. I think this one is over, guys. We'll watch another drive here just to get some gameplay and some Johnny commentary. I know you guys love it. Russell Wilson to CJ Anderson, who's going up the gut, juking and jiving up the gut. Bam! There he is. Pittsburgh
That's what they're doing.
Fortunately,
Smart football. Keep the clock
lose
grinding. Keep it
in the
going.
AFC Championship
But you
to
gotta
the
figure now,
Baltimore
they're gonna see
Ravens.
more people
That
stepping
one
into the
stings
line
just a
of
little bit
scrimmage.
more.
That's
CJ
what
Anderson. Oh, he says, "Get off of me." There's a flag, but that's an amazing play. To be honest with you guys, out of all the rivalries in history, I don't think there's a better rivalry, in my personal opinion, that I grew up on than the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens. Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, CJ Anderson. He's got too much milk in his system. Somebody needs to slow him down, and they need to stop. They need to go ahead and sideline him. He's ran the ball 30 times. Did that say 30 times for 229 yards? You need him fresh for the Super Bowl. You might want to go ahead and take him out. That's one of the things. The logic in Madden 17 is really bad. It's actually crazy how better 2018 is. Just for the mere fact of, like, 2018, people think 17 is the last year that it was physics-based, but 2018 is physics as well. It's just on a different engine, which, in my personal opinion, 18 is the last good one with physics. And it cleans up some of this stuff that is in 17. But either way, I am still enjoying it. It's definitely something different here. But yeah, like I was saying, the rivalry between the Ravens and the Steelers is really good. Second and 7. Honestly, I was gonna see if they could get a stop here, but it's clearly not gonna happen. So we're gonna go ahead and yeah, they're not even gonna call their timeouts. They know it's over. They're going home, and so are we. So very good game, but it is James Skaggs once again getting eliminated. He is made it to the AFC Championship 2 times. He did it last year with Tom Brady as quarterback, and he did it this year with a rookie quarterback. So clearly he's a good coach. He knows what he's doing. He's just missing those certain pieces that Tom Brady didn't have, and pieces that Lane Stapleton doesn't have. But I have a feeling we are on the verge of seeing a possible Pittsburgh Steelers dynasty here on the channel for the second time. There's never really been a dynasty on my channel outside of the Pittsburgh Steelers dynasty, where they won, I think, like 5 rings inside of 7 years or something like that. And in my opinion, that's a dynasty. But it's not going to happen here. The Baltimore Ravens punched their ticket to the Super Bowl, and we are going to go over to the NFC Championship fourth quarter and wrap this. We'll watch that a little bit, and then we'll wrap this episode up here. Alrighty, guys, here we are in the fourth quarter, and it's snowing here. 2 back-to-back snow games. Imagine that in real life, dude. You're sitting down, you're watching the AFC Championship game. It's a snow game. The later game is also snow. Come on, it doesn't get better than that. And on top of that, they're both rivalry matchups. Dude, what a weekend for football. And this game is a lot closer. It's been defensive, but it's definitely a lot closer game here, as the Cowboys are trying to punch in maybe the nail in the coffin here to send them to the Super Bowl for the first time ever on the channel, under none other than Ezekiel Elliott and Kirk Cousins. But those Giants have J.J. Watt on the defensive side. They've done a decent job trying to slow down the Cowboys here. I think ultimately whoever wins this game is going to be the underdog against Baltimore Ravens, but I do think the Cowboys will have a better chance at winning. Kirk Cousins is actually a top 3 quarterback in this universe. He has played phenomenal, and that's Brandon Marshall. That's one of the reasons why. I mean, not this year, but a year ago, Brandon Marshall had 1,700 yards receiving. But this could be his final year, as it's Ezekiel Elliott touchdown. No, they're gonna mark him short. I thought he got in, to be honest with you. Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, with a touchdown saving tackle. But yeah, this is Brandon Marshall's probably his last year. And this is what a fitting way it would be if he goes to the Super Bowl. The age of 34. Pretty impressive if he could win it. That's a touchdown there. Ezekiel Elliott getting in, and if the Giants are going to win this, they're going to need to score this next drive. Time is a factor. They're not down as much as Pittsburgh was. So it's still possible, but you need to score quick and get another stop. What happens here? Funny who their quarterback is. None other than Tony Romo in this universe. He's going to find Aaron Jones, the rookie. Aaron Jones down the field. Dude, Tony Romo only has 81 yards passing this late in the game. That's pretty sad. Giants. Run first team have no choice but to throw it here, as time is a factor. Romo, pressure coming, throws it. Aaron Jones once again, gonna get out of bounds. Stop the clock, pick up a 3.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver.
Yeah, they've only passed it 16 times. They ran it 24. Now they have to pass it. 2nd and 7, stepping up into the pocket. Tony Romo hit as he throws it, but it's caught by Humphrey. Tony Romo almost got blindsided there. Could have been a fumble. Got rid of it just in time. That's Adam Humphrey's first catch of the day, coming late in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10. Romo all by himself. Has time down the middle. This is Gilmore fighting in 1st down. The Giants. They're moving, and they're moving pretty fast, actually.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play
game is not over.
So you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Romo up into the pocket, throws it, and it's another catch. That time is Jarvis Landry. 1st down. They are inside the 15, marking down at the 11.
Really gain stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver.
Romo's going to keep it. It's a screen, and he gets hit as he throws it. Oh my goodness. It's easily, and company getting to the quarterback, and easily ate us up. I can't tell you how many times he hit Thomas Robbins. And Romo gets crushed right there. Oh, I would not run this ball. No, it's play action. He has time. No one's open, though. He has to dump it back down. Smith tries to get out of bounds, and does. But you need a touchdown here. Yeah, I don't think you really can settle for field goal. You got to go for a touchdown here. 3rd and 8. Romo, quick slant, and it's caught. 5 yards away, though, and here you go. Game on the line. I personally would have taken 2 shots in the end zone, and now we have movement, so we push him back 5 yards. Like they basically just gave up that play for free. And I think if you don't get this, the game is over. Tony Romo here. Could be his last year. Touchdown, Gilmore! Somehow, some way, he was uncovered. And Dallas looks a little confused on who was supposed to be guarding Gilmore there. Tony Romo could be retiring after this year. Told that to the media, and you know, he's gonna go out swinging. And sure enough, this game is not over. Yeah, there's plenty of time. I mean, the clock is going to be getting stopped at least 4 times here in this next drive. Giants have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. One thing I will say in the favor of Dallas is they have the best running back in the league currently, or at least a top 5 running back in Ezekiel Elliott. But I will say this, Seattle, we were able to hit him and make him cough the ball up. So he does fumble it. Oh my goodness! But he didn't fumble it there, even though he took a massive hit. I mean, he took a similar hit there from Rashad Jones in the Seattle game. He fumbled it. Here in the snow on a pressure moment, he holds on to it. They're going to have to snap it one last time, and it's a good stop by Giants. They won't have to use any timeouts. The clock stops right there. And it is now 3rd and 8. If Kirk Cousins cannot pick up a first down here, the Giants are going to get the ball back with plenty of time to tie this game up. So, if I'm Dallas, I'm throwing the ball. I'm trying to end this game right here, right now. But they're going to go for a run, and it's going to be just short. It's number 21 and J.J. Watt all over it. Giants call that timeout. Number 21 was Xavier Howard, the tackle. He's here with the Giants. He was a really good shutdown corner for Miami in real life. Those 2-3 years, they played great. Here we go. Bosher punts this one away. It's a really good one, and it bounces out in the 7. How did he do that in the snow? You've got to be kidding me. Well, Tony Romo, this could be your last drive of your career here. The series, what are you gonna do? You gotta start at the 7. Every kid dreams of this moment. Go to the Super Bowl here. Come on, you gotta tie the game. Dumps it down to Mitchell, who's gonna turn upfield. First down and out of bounds. That's a plus play right there. Passing grade, high honor roll. What a play. All right, 1st and 10. He's going to go under center here. Unusual here, and another penalty by the Giants. Kind of making sure that clock stops at every opportunity. Shooting themselves in the foot right now. Here we go on 1st and 15. Put them right back behind the 20. 16. Now they're going to go 5 wide. Tony Romo's gonna have time, but no one's getting open, and that's a Frank Clark and easily split sack. And Tony Romo knows he's got to get rid of the ball quicker than that. But that's what we like to call a coverage sack, because no one's getting open. And it's because of that reason the quarterback goes down. And now all of a sudden, not looking too good for the Giants. 3rd and 22. Tony Romo go in, and it's caught. No, he couldn't hold on. Jarvis Landry had it, but no, Golson rips it open. And yeah, I thought he had it. Look at, he has it, but just doesn't hold on all the way down. It's not a catch, and it's Golson getting a hand in there and breaking it free. And 4th and forever with the Super Bowl on the line. Tony Romo and the Giants need a giant miracle here Dallas has never been to the Super Bowl on my channel, but they're going after one hell of a hit. That may be one of the most, like, that should be a penalty. I've never seen a hit that hard in my life. But Dallas, they won it. It has been way too long. I've done 62 seasons here on the channel. That's how many seasons it took for the Dallas Cowboys to finally punch a ticket to their first ever Super Bowl here on the MetroJohnny universe. Here in the Metro, the MFL. But it is here and it is happening, folks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Year number 2 in our 10-year Seattle Seahawks rebuild challenge. It is the Giants and the Ravens playing in the Super Bowl. That's going to be in next episode. Let me know who you think's going to win it. To be honest with you, I think the Ravens are the better team on paper. So I think, honestly, I think the Giants are the underdogs. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, the Giants, right? Or did I say Giants? I mean Cowboys. I'm going over to the Cowboys roster, but I'm saying Giants for some reason. Though I don't know. Cowboys have a really good roster, but let's say Ravens just have a better roster. I guess we don't really know too much about the Ravens. They do have their starting tight end missing. It's going to be a quarterback duel. Russell Wilson versus Kirk Cousins in the Super Bowl. But Russell Wilson doesn't have as many good targets as Kirk does here. The offensive line is... Oh, that defensive line. Oh no! Tuitt is out. He's an elite guy. An elite player out with a broken hand. Oh, he could play with that. Come on. Come on. He would play with that. Wow. Gerald McCoy, though, will still be starting at least. Shaq Thompson starting. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, you can see why this defense is really good. Oh my goodness. Dude. This is an elite linebacking core. I think the best linebacking core in the league. Thompson at an 88. Dante Hightower, who is healthy and will be playing. And Marcellus, who's healthy and will be playing. And their secondary is the weaker point, I guess you could say. You have Ladarius Webb, and yeah, so the secondary for the Ravens could cause them some issues. They have Jabril Peppers, but it looks like he didn't really get any playing time over Quentin Demps. That's unfortunate. See if they decide to play him. Maybe they can play him at a corner position in the Super Bowl at some point. I mean, they could definitely use him. We'll have to see. But nevertheless, that is the team there. And then I feel like we kind of know them, but they've never punched the ticket before on my channel, but they've finally done it. This is the first time ever. They are missing. They have a better offense on paper for sure. Brandon, Jamarcus Baptiste was a rookie. He did so good this year. They have Virgil Green, but they're missing Trent Williams. He is an elite left tackle, best left tackle actually in the game. Number 1, but he will not be playing. They're missing Luke, their starting left guard, and they're missing their starting center. So they're hurting as well. But yeah, Dante Flower Jr., he's on the verge of being elite. I think one more year and he's going to be. He's only 24, so you can definitely see this. This is a future elite player. He destroyed us and easily destroyed us. These two guys. And then they got Frank Clark. I mean, this is probably the best defensive line in the league. I mean, Frank Clark's going to be elite. He's 25, pushing 90 overall. I mean, this is a deadly. They know how to get to the quarterback. But their linebacking core is pretty weak. That's their big weakness. They have a shutdown corner, top of his class, in Vontae Davis. But outside of that, they do drop off a pretty good bit. They got Trey Boston, Jaleel Addy. It's a solid team. This is going to be a good Super Bowl. I'm excited. That's going to be next episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.